if I'm a leader, or I'm trying to sell you something, or if I'm like in charge of something that's real important to countless people's lives, I can appeal to your sensibilities, whatever that is, so I can sell you an idea or a product or a service. I can appeal to whatever your belief system is, so I can sell you something. Versus you having a brain to think for yourself and look at parts of your life and see where you need this and where you need that, versus being told what you should believe and what you need, right? Versus adopting other people's problems or other people's plight. It's like, how much of this stuff are you actually angry about, and how much of this stuff have you been told to be angry about? Man, look, bro.
Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
Where is the best place for a man to approach a woman? Obviously, it's not the gym. We've seen the discourse on that. However, I saw a video today of a lady saying that a man approached her in a grocery store and she was like, oh my God, we can't even go to the grocery store in peace. And to that woman specifically, I say, absolutely. If you don't want people approaching you in the grocery store, you have every right to say that. But as a collective, I'm worried because I'm like, if they can't approach us in the grocery store, I fear that their only option is DM. And I don't want an internet love story. So now I want to know from the women, like, where is home base? Like, where are we going to say, like, yes, if we are here, feel free to respectfully approach? What is that space? It can't only be from the comfort and safety of my phone. There's got to be a way in a space where I'm like, yeah, it's totally cool if you come up to me during this time if you see me here. Because I fear we're running out of options, and God forbid my husband is like user 55 on Instagram and I like never open his DM. You know?
If he...
These are these new problems? Like, have these problems ever existed before in history? Just think about all the people that's here now that wouldn't be here if these problems existed like 30, 40 years ago. Think about your mama and your daddy. If they had to go through this, would you be here right now? Would your brother, your sister, your cousins be here right now? Or if you the same age as your uncle, would he be here right now?
55 on Instagram, you never open his DM, he's not your husband. Ladies, there's not somebody that was handpicked and divined to be your husband. I need women to understand this. They keep talking about their husband, their husband, their husband. There's not somebody waiting around, okay? You need to persuade men to marry you. I know you don't believe this. I know you think God's just going to send somebody for you. But the reality of it is, why would they punish a man like that? Why would God punish someone like that to be with someone miserable like you? Now, I want to say this. This generation's so socially awkward. They're so socially awkward. The most comfortable place for them to meet you is in their DMs and online, right? Talking to people in person is weird now. It's weird. Oh my God, you approach a girl on the grocery.
It's not weird. You know what I'm saying? It's only weird because people keep saying it's weird. If you go out and you talk to people, bro, I go out and talk to people all the time, bro. People like talking, especially about themselves, bro. You just go out, you start a conversation, you make a little joke about, like, if they got, like, a football jersey on or they got a flag, you make a little joke about the team they like, you know what I'm saying? You give a woman a compliment about, like, her nails or something or her outfit, right? You just start a little innocent conversation and don't be, like, expecting, like, because some people really don't want to talk. They'll just keep walking or whatever. So you got to expect that too, bro. But, like, it's not weird. Just because people keep saying it's weird in this aspect doesn't mean it's weird. It's all about what you believe. It's all about the type of energy that you carry out into the world. If you go out into the world as a weirdo and then try to start a conversation, then it's weird. But if you're just a normal person, whatever that means, right? If you just a normal person, you go out, you speak to people, it becomes more normal because now you're building this habit of speaking to people. Now it's like second nature at this point, right? You can spark a conversation with anybody.
Store? Oh, that's not the right thing to do. I'm not here trying to meet people. So when they're on dating apps, they're very responsive. And this is why I tell people all the time, dating apps is the way to go. Stop approaching women in person. It's not worth it. It's not. You're not going to have to.
I got to disagree with that, man. Approach in person, approach online. Just approach, goddammit. Don't be weird. Don't be disrespectful. Like, read the room. Pay attention to her reactions. You know what I'm saying? If she don't want to talk, like let her be, bro. But like I said, the example I used before, if your daddy didn't pull up on your mom, right? You wouldn't be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the relationship is now, it produced you.
That's a lot of women are very difficult, and they're going to come up with a battery of reasons why it's the wrong thing to do. Okay, go where they want to be found. Okay, swipe, swipe, swipe. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
If all you're gonna do is text me, so what you doing? Oh, okay.
Hey, chill out, bro. Shawty is the thumbnail, bro. Easy, bro. Easy, bro.
So what you up to now? Oh, okay. So like, what you doing later? Like type shit. Oh God, I'm blocking you because I know I did not sign up for a pen pal, bitch. I don't know what you think this is, but if you're not planning nothing, if we're not doing nothing, if we're not making no moves, there's no need for me to be talking to you. The fuck you thought this was?
I agree with her on this one. Bro, I don't be doing all that texting. It's too much exchange of power, bro. Either we talking on the phone, FaceTiming, or meeting in person. All that texting stuff go out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to be texting all day.
It's so funny that women say this. They don't want a pen pal. But how many girls are trying to vet you from online dating apps? They want you to talk to them on Hinge for 4 weeks. Right? They want to go back. Oh, no, let's keep talking more. Hey, how about I get your number? Well, I'm not comfortable just yet. Lady, I don't want to be talking.
All right, we not wasting our time with those women there. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. If a woman wants you, she's going to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to access her. And I don't even mean sex. I just mean like her time, her attention, her reciprocation, bro. It's not gonna be all this games being played on a damn date now. Bro, look, man.
To you all day through a screen. Let's meet in person because I could waste a whole month talking through a screen and realize you don't even look as good as you do in your pictures. Realize those pictures were 4 or 5 years old and you gained a lot of weight since then. But this is how women feel like they relate to men. Oh, I want to get to know you. Let's keep texting back and forth. One of the things I've been having to happen to me a lot recently is one of my requirements is I'll text back and forth with a girl for a little bit, go through some various questions, and then I'll get her number, and then through her number, I'm trying to get on FaceTime as soon as possible. But so many women have been resistant to getting on FaceTime, and I've been trying to figure out why. Right? It's new. From the past couple of years, it's been working out fine. All of a sudden, nobody wants to get on FaceTime. Right? They'll ghost after that, and it doesn't bother me. I know a lot of women got bad.
It's probably because they bald-headed.
So I don't take it personally. But it's funny because, again, women say they don't want to be texting all day and talking all day. They don't want pen pals. But they're quick to stay online and never want to get in person. It's strange to me. And these are girls that I match with. Clearly, they're attracted to me. It's the whole nine. I don't know.
Nah, I love this shit, though. I love me a brown skin girl, bro. Come on, man. Lips like that. Man, come on, bro. She about to talk about a book.
I recently finished reading this book called Is Marriage for White People? How the African American Marriage Decline Affects Everyone. Easily one of my favorite reads of 2025. I can't even give a synopsis of this book. It's very well written, but some of the stats are so jarring and concerning. 7 out of 10 Black children are born to unmarried parents. Black fathers' absence, which is unfortunately common, isn't due to a lack of care, but due to not being married to the child's mom. Black college-educated women are twice as likely to not marry compared to their white counterparts. Black women marry down more than any other group. Marry down meaning they marry someone less educated or the woman makes more. Married Black men are twice as likely to have an affair compared to other groups. Black marriage has generally declined because sex used to only be with a spouse. Having children is no longer requiring marriage these days. We do see that often. Women are now more in the workforce, so there's less reason to marry for financial security. I had pages of notes and statistics that I low-key wish I'd even know about. Such an informative book. Learned so much about race relations, the dynamic of family and marriage in the African American community. By the way, a Black man wrote this and he is married to a Black woman. I'm pretty sure they're both professors at Stanford Law. Highly recommend.
So I've never heard of this book before. If you guys have heard of this book, let me know in the comments below. But, it's Marriage for White People. That sounds pretty racial, okay? And it's written by a Black man. He's married to a Black woman. But a couple things I want to say is, isn't it interesting?
Hold on. The book is titled Is Marriage for White People, right? but it's written by a married black man that's married to a black woman. This what I be talking about, bro. People of influence will tell you one thing, but then go do something else completely different, right? We adopting other people's beliefs. We adopting other people's problems.
She pointed out that black men have more affairs when they're married than other races. I thought that was so interesting. And to me personally, does that suggest that black women are just undesirable in marriage? Especially because a lot of the black women are saying, well, she said also that black women marry down more than any other race. That's one thing. Another thing, college-educated black women are 2 times as likely not to get married than other races. So all these educated black women are...
So I think the question is wrong there. Because the question is marriage for white people? But then they talk about how black women marry down. I think the real question is, and I could be wrong, but I think the real question is, bruh, you made it this far into the video and you haven't hit the like button yet.
Damn.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
What's up with all that Instagram shit?
I'm glad you asked. Follow me on Instagram.
There ain't too hungry in this bitch.
Is this system for white people? Is college for white people? I mean, obviously black people can go to college and make something out themselves. I went to college, but I'm just saying, bro, it's bigger than just marriage, right? It's big. Marriage is the end goal, right? I think it's a lot of things before marriage that we could replace this whole question with, right? Is this educational system, this fucking all this shit, bro? Is this system for white people? As long as I've been alive, white people have been the majority. So whatever system was already in place, that's the one that we had to go with. I realized that when I was still in like middle school, elementary school, when I realized we have to sit here in this chair all day and listen to a teacher talk. I was like, why do we have to do this, bro? That's what I used to think as a kid. I was like, why do we have to sit here and go through this, bruh? A lot of things that I remember that I actually learned, I didn't learn in the classroom. Elementary school was the last time that I really remember learning something from a classroom. After that, it's like, I don't remember nothing I learned in the classroom, bro. But I remember a lot of things I learned out here in the world, living life, dealing with people. Things that I could actually directly apply to my life to get some type of result. I remember those things. I remember reading books that were relevant to what I needed to do. I could take the information from that book and directly apply it to my life versus reading it because it was some type of assignment or some type of requirement or I was trying to get a piece of, right? That made the whole reading experience different. When I knew, okay, I read this and now I can go directly apply it to what I'm trying to do versus reading because that's some type of punishment or because turn the TV off, put that video game down, go read a book. You go outside once you read a chapter. Like, no, bro. For what? For what, bro? Like, man, look. So the bigger question, I think the question is bigger than just marriage. I think marriage is the end result, but it's everything else before that. And see, this is me just questioning and thinking for myself. Like, this is the conclusion I came to just using my brain, bro. And you could do the same thing. Use your fucking brain. Don't just settle for whatever ideas people give you, bro. Because you could take what I said and question it, right? I don't know, man, look, bro.
likely not to get married.
Look,
If they do get married, they marry down. And if they do marry down, the person they married down to cheats on them. So it's just a bad batch for black women altogether. It tells me that what is your college degree getting for you? Because
where in this world that we live in where black relationships are the most successful? This whole planet that we live on, whatever the shape of the planet is, right? Where on this planet are black couples, men and women, the most successful? What do they do? What is their culture? What is their education system? What are they brought up on? What do they believe? Right? Where in the world is that? Matter of fact, we can Google that shit. We got all the information right here. Look, Look, bro. No thanks. Look, bro. Where on this planet are the most successful black relationships? Hold up. Let's find out. Okay, let me redefine it. Romantic relationships between men and women. There we go. Specific. Google AI. There is no definitive statistical data that ranks countries by the success rates of black romantic relationships between men and women, as a relationship success is a complex and subjective measure influenced by numerous personal, cultural, and socioeconomic factors. Bro, they could. All right, look. I bet if I type in white, look. I bet if I type in white, they'll pull up a bunch of countries. Look, hold on. Determining the location, most successful relationships is a complex suggest. Man, it's bullshit, bro. They got statistics. Bro, you got to think about all the stuff we got in. We have AI. We creating new shit that's not even real. You mean to tell me they can't look at what already exists and determine that data? What the fuck is a census then? Look, bro, this is why I be questioning everything. You ask very specific questions and all of a sudden they don't got an answer. You know what I'm saying? But you can do so much with technology and information these days, bro. You talking about people that keep track of every little message you send? Bro, every message you send, every photo you take, it's being tracked, bro. It's in a database somewhere. Somebody knows more about you. You can literally think something and it pops up on your you could think about Pizza Hut. Now all of a sudden, you not even saying it out loud, and all of a sudden Pizza Hut pop up on your timeline. So you mean to tell me they could do that, but they can't check the statistics of where the most successful black relationships are? That's why, bro, I think that's bullshit. Look, man, I don't even want to finish this video no more, bro. This fucking, what's this nigga name? Where this nigga at? This nigga. Look, man, y'all like the video. LIKE, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Bruh, you recording?